you want to level with a basic skill in Diablo 4 Season 4, but don't have fun with the bugged wind shear, and you were always a fan of the Stormstrike Druid in Diablo 4, then I got the right build for you. The Stormstrike Earthspike Druid is really nice alternative to begin as a druid in Diablo 4 Season 4. It is not the best endgame build like Tornado or Wind Shear, but it's a lot of fun. It's a feeling like the Lurker from StarCraft Brood War, and you can play this build already in the early stages of the game, and you can then switch to Stormclaw after you got some grades off the ground, or try to enhance this build further. And this build is really easy. Thanks to our seismic shift aspect, our Earthspike now shoots spines in a line and has a 1 second cooldown. Just hold down your Stormstrike, and whenever your Earthspike is off cooldown, just press it. Thanks to Nature's Fury, the both skills get also cast by itself. The only problem right now is that some of the mechanics for Nature's Fury are indeed bugged. Some basic aspects don't function with Nature's Fury because they won't be cast. Also, the Thunderstruck node won't benefit our Earthspike. It is cast by Nature's Fury from Stormstrike. It is also bugged. In hope that Blizzard will fix this in the mid-season patch, this build will be really good. At the moment I cleared Nightmare Dungeon 70. Not the greatest, but if you invest more into the build, you can also go higher. I think you can reach about 95 or 100. Hey guys, what's up? Angrentv with another Diablo 4 Druid build guide. And today I want to present you my own 3D-crafted Stormstrike Earthspike Druid. Yeah, I don't use any kind of Stormclaw or grades off the ground because I'm trying to utilize the stuff with the chance for Earthspike projectiles to cast twice and just to create all my damage through my Stormstrike and my Earthspike. And as I said in the beginning of the video, you can play this build with any particular level, especially starting around level 10, 15 or 20, and after you got Nature's Fury, this build will really take off in the early and the mid stages of the game. I will also show you a quick brief of my end game. Char, it is not finished yet. I'm still looking around which aspects I should take in the end game and which units and which route I should go. But it's really fun so far. Yeah, it is not that good like Wind Shear, but let's be honest, these builds are just the top 1% of the builds, and I don't like Wind Shear either, and this build makes it really fun. And I will also bring out an endgame guide if I fleshed it out more. But today I want to show you a leveling and a mid game guide for this build, as you can progress with this build and even into the end game. So the only thing you need for this build is a seismic shift aspect, and as soon as you have it, you can start with this build. So let's gonna start with our skill tree. The leveling and the mid game skill tree will be different from our end game skill tree. We'll also show you the end game skill tree with my other char. This is my leveling char with level 66. I started leveling from level 1 with my twin because I already got the aspect of seismic shift. And for your skills, go for max points into Stormstrike. It's also Fierce Stormstrike, and also go for 5 points into Earthspike. It's also Wild Earthspike. The cool thing is it will summon a second Earthspike if your enemies are rooted or stunned, and your Earthspike has a chance to stun your enemies, and your Stormstrike has a chance to root all enemies, so you have a high chance to cast the Earthspike twice. And for your core skills, take 1 point to Predatory Instinct. There's also 3 points to Iron Fur. This will change with the endgame version. For your defensive skills, go for 1 point to Cyclone Armor. It's also preserving Cyclone Armor for some baseline defensive. Also go for Debilitating Roar for huge chunks of damage reduction. Also preserving Debilitating Roar for max life heal. Also 3 points in the Ancestral Fortitude. For more res is also 3 points in Vigilance, so we're gonna have additional damage reduction after we use our Depth Roar. And for your companion skills, you can go for 1 point to Poison Reaper. You can enhance the Venom, but you don't really need this in your leveling phases, and you just can socket it out. And for your Wrath skills, just go with 1 point to Elemental Exposure and up to here, and take 3 points into Electric Shock. There's also 3 points into Bad Omens. We're gonna have a further chance to immobilize our enemies, and then we're gonna do more damage. And we also have a chance to rain down a lightning bolt on our enemy. And you can also go for 1 point to Crushing Earth. There's also 1 point to Safeguard. So you're gonna get a nice Fortify up. This will also change with the end game build, and also go for 3 points of Stone Guard for more Earth skill damage. As also for your ultimate skills, go for 1 point to Petrify. It's also Supreme Petrify, 3 points into Defiance. Natural Disaster and Resonance will be always triple because we're constantly switching our Earth and Storm skills. Also go for 1 point into Quick Shift and also 1 point into Nature's Fury. And for your aspects, if you're in World Tier 1 and World Tier 2, don't put an aspect on your weapon, just put the Seismic Shift aspect on your amulet, and then put the Moonrise aspect on your ring, and also the aspect of adaptability on your other ring, and also put the Rapid aspect on your gloves. So this will be totally fine for your leveling experience. As you're gonna head into the World Tier 3, you're gonna start to invest some points into your weapon because you don't change it out that often. Try to get the temper for chance for Earthspike projectiles to cast twice, also damage to close enemies because of your Thunderstruck node in here for more multiplicative damage. This will get your damage really high in the early stages of your World Tier 3 progression. And also try to get the hectic aspect as early as you can get, as also the aspect of concussive strikes. You're gonna daze your enemies and do more damage, and also go for the aspect of might for more damage reduction, and also go for aspect of metamorphosis for your unstoppable source. And for your spirit boons, take the first 50 points into Angrentv, the next 100 points into Calm Before the Storm, the next 75 points into Bolster, the next 75 points into Variant, then the next 100 points in Calm Before the Storm, then max out everything, and then put your spirit bonding into the Avon Wrath. But now I'm gonna show you the endgame Char really quick. You can get a glimpse of the endgame Char. There's also footage of some pit levels in the video. It's just around level 60 because, as I said, at the moment I'm trying different things out, and I switched some things out. I went for the Wild Heart Hunger for more damage, and I also went for Tempest Roar. And actually I will try out the Andaris Visage because I think it could be really cool for the Poison Over because we're attacking so many times and so often. Other than that, just go for a good weapon with good willpower, maximum life, and crit strike damage. We'll also post down the Char plan in the comments down below for the endgame variant. As I said, the endgame guide is not finished yet, but you can just go with my Char planner and just go for some basic things like Tempest Roar, then your chest with total armor and max life and willpower, and your gloves with crit chance, attack speed, and damage to close enemies, and some chance to stun them or immobilize them, and willpower. You also go for pants with a Stormstrike or with Earthspike as also armor and max life, and then Wild Heart Hunger boots, and then amulet with envenom, or if you don't have it, attack speed, crit chance, and some max life or some other things. And for your rings, for crit chance, then attack speed, and then also max life and damage to close enemies. For Paragon, what we're gonna take the right route up to here, to the Thunderstruck node, try to get this as early as you can, and also try to then scale your damage to close enemies, and also get the nice DR nodes here, and get the Fang and Claw glyph in your Thunderstruck board. For the next board, go for the Constricting Tendrils, take the Courage as also Nature's Will as your Keeper as your glyph slot, and for the next board, take the Elder and Devastation, and here you need to get 40% damage to crowd control enemies. You will get 40%, and with this node, you will try to get as many damage to crowd control enemies, so your bonus will raise up to 40% more critical strike damage. You only need one ring with the damage to crowd control enemies roll, and also a damage weapon as a staff. And then take the glyph as your Earth and Sky. And then for the next board, go for your Inner Beast, then also Tenacity, and for your glyph, go for the Electrocution, so we'll do more damage to our enemies. And for the second last board, go for the Ancestor Guidance, and also for the glyph for your Spirit for more critical strike damage. And for your last board, go for the heightened melee, so we'll get more damage after we poisoned our enemies. Some quick notes: I got around 42,000 life. As I said, my gear is still really shit. I got max res, I got max armor, I got around 100% attack speed, so I'm attack speed capped. I have around 52 critical strike chance, and also 825 critical strike damage. So this build is really cool, and I still don't know how far I can get this into the pits, but write down in the comments below if you When I have the endgame guide to it, I will prepare it in the coming days and in the next week. And I really like this build. I'm having a real blast with this build. And if you like this video, please leave a like and a subscribe, as it would boost my channel tremendously. And until the next video, bye.